and I'm playing Dusk in the Elite 2 Remaster. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna kill those 3 enemies on the floor. Hey, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I need to find a crossbow. There's supposed to be a crossbow in this level. Trying to fucking... I'm trying to see something. Okay. There we go. There's a glitch that causes enemies to be down here. Oh shit. Somehow I got him to spawn. Okay. Well, I'm not complaining. Uh. let's try this again. Thank you, whoever lost. I appreciate you. Oh, and there's a soap. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Ah, shit. Damn it. Ah, okay. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Oh, hey, how's it going? Yeah. I had assumed. I'm doing okay. Just biding my time for like the last hour till the new Tomb Raider collection comes out. It's almost 9. It comes out at 10 my time, so I'm just trying to play through Dusk and get the platinum. Yeah. Well, if you remember last year, they released the Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered. Well, this is Tomb Raider 4 through 6 remastered. So The Last Revelation, Chronicles, and The Angel of Darkness. But it's like an overhauled, actually good version of The Angel of Darkness. Like the director's cut that it was supposed to be. So I'm pretty excited. And I love Tomb Raider, so... Like, they're pretty much... They went through and they added back all the cut content from Angel of Darkness, fixed the glitches that were rampant and shit like that. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. Plus, The Last Revelation... No, I'm sorry. Tomb Raider Chronicles has some of my favorite levels in Tomb Raider, because it's like an anthology series, where it's like different stories throughout her life. Well, there's one that's where young Laura... Young Laura... Outside of, like, the 4 has, like, a tutorial levels lore, but that's a tutorial. And it's set on an island off the coast of Ireland, so an Irish island. And Laura faces, like, Celtic spirits and shit. Like, you literally see the fucking Grim Reaper and Irish demons. And as somebody who is Irish and somebody who loves Celtic, I dig that, and it goes full, like, horror. Because Laura's a kid, she obviously hasn't trained to be a badass yet, she can't fight, she doesn't have guns, so you have to run from shit chasing you, go to like a spooky church, and those levels were already really cool, and I'm really excited to see what they do with them with the modern graphics. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom. I've been hydrating a lot. And you may actually get your wish. Because they're currently working on a new Tomb Raider, like the Crystal Dynamics. They have ever since Yeah, I agree. But you may actually get your wish because since since shortly before being purchased by Embracer, Crystal Dynamics has been working on a new Tomb Raider. Uh, so they've been already been working on it for 5 years. That was 2020, like early 2020. Uh, and they've already confirmed they're working on it. We don't know when it's coming, but they've already said that they're calling it the unified timeline because they're taking things from all of the timelines and trying to unify all the disparate stories. And they kind of made it seem like it would be a reimagining of the first Tomb Raider with the gameplay of the new Tomb Raider. So, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So, and if so, that would be fucking great. Like, imagine like Peru, Greece, with, you know, actual good gunplay and Nat Laura and the towns. I don't think they hate on them. I haven't seen them give any hate. Let me turn down the fucking volume some the music. So there's a chance we'll get a reimagined Tomb Raider 1 with the Shadow of Tomb Raider gameplay, which would be fucking awesome because Shadow of the Tomb Raider I thought had phenomenal fucking gameplay. I really love Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Other than the stupid Trinity shit not going anywhere, that was almost like a perfect Tomb Raider to me. And it's kind of crazy because everybody's always like, ooh, Rise of the Tomb Raider is the best of the new ones. I really disagree. I think Shadow was much better. Like, I love the fact that you actually have towns that you can wander in. That might have just been an Easter egg. Or they could shit on them. But yeah, if that's the case, I really don't agree. They would have no Tomb Raider without core dynamics. Or no, I'm sorry, core. Sorry. And honestly, core never did anything wrong. Like, I know people want to point at, you know, fucking Angel of Darkness, but the truth of the matter is that was not on Core Studios. That was literally because they wanted to rush out the fucking game to meet with the second Angelina Jolie movie. So it's like, well, Tomb Raider, Angel of Darkness. That sucks. I didn't know that. But there's like yeah, people are like, Angel of Darkness was fucking bad. Yeah, because they rushed it out. Like, I've actually seen like interviews and stuff from the team members. They literally told Eidos, yeah, because this was before Eidos was purchased by Square Enix. They told Eidos, this game is not ready. You know what I mean? And they insisted that it released. So, we gotta capitalize on the second Angelina Jolie movie. So you can't blame fucking Core for that. And that's why I'm super excited for this remaster, because there's this guy, I forget his name, it'll come to me, but he's a modder, and he was working on a so-called Angel of Darkness restoration mod. Because much of the cut content for Angel of Darkness was still in the game files. But they just didn't have time to finish it, so they walled it off. So he was fixing the bugs, smoothing out the controls, and doing all that. Well, yeah, that's fair. But he was fixing the bugs, smoothing out the controls to bring it more in line with like Legend, Anniversary, Underworld, restoring the cut content, and Aspyr actually hired him to bring all of his work into the remaster and then take it from there. So like he started with the mod, incorporating it, and then upgraded it. So he's been working on it for 2 years. So this is not just like a remaster of Angel of Darkness. This is like an overhaul, more polished director's cut of Angel of Darkness. So, like, there's an actual really good chance that Angel of Darkness is good now. Because that's what I'm saying, there was lots of Angel of Darkness to love. It was just the bugs and the chopped content where you could honestly see half the game wasn't finished. So if they restored all that shit and fixed the bugs, like, Angel of Darkness might actually be good now. Plus, a graphical overhaul, modernized controls. Exactly. Exactly. It is the Angel of Darkness we should have gotten on top of better graphics, you know what I mean? Just like the other Tomb Raider collection, you can toggle between the new one and the old, new textures, new lighting, better character models. You see what I'm saying? So it's like the director's cut of the game, how it was supposed to be, alongside quality of life and better graphics. Because, you know, you can swap between the old and the new models. So yeah, like there's actually a really good chance that Angel of Darkness will be good now. And that would be fucking amazing. So, and this is Aspire. They did the first Tomb Raider collection, which was fantastic. Hard to ask for a better remaster. And they recently just did the Soul Reaver remaster, which was fucking awesome and hard to ask for a better remaster. So if anybody had the ability to fix Angel of Darkness, it would be fucking Aspire. So I have faith in them. And even so, even if Angel of Darkness isn't amazing, Tomb Raider 4 is great, and Chronicles is great. So, and they actually hinted that they might want to continue working with Crystal Dynamics to do Tomb Raider Legend, Tomb Raider Anniversary, and Tomb Raider Underworld remasters next. So 7, 8, 9. And that'd be fucking amazing because Legend has my favorite story of any Tomb Raider game. It's the only... I love Zip and Alistair, and I love Laura in that. I think Legend's Laura is my favorite Laura. I like the, Survivor Laura. I just really love Keely Hughes and her performance in Legend and Anniversary and Underworld. But, Zip and Alistair, they're such a great support characters. And they really elevate the story, and I just really love Legend. Anniversary is my all-time favorite Tomb Raider. And Underworld, once again, was unfinished. I like Underworld. It's kind of rough around the edges, but because they were trying to reinvent Tomb Raider. Underworld, once again, they were doing 3... Underworld, like Angel of Darkness, was unfinished. They were making a brand new engine, doing a new type of parkour for Laura, doing much, much bigger levels with open-ended objectives, and they did that in like 3 years, under 3 years, making a new engine, moving to a new console generation, so it wound up being rushed, so once again, they could apply their magic. Because Underworld has a lot of really cool shit. And Underworld was fucking gorgeous. I remember the first time I saw Underworld, you can knock just certain things like that, but the graphics were fucking insane. They actually had dirt that would get caked on Laura and wash off, and not just a dirty texture. Over time, they had her leaving footprints in mud. They actually, it was one of the first games that had foliage that you would interact, so she would go past bushes in a jungle and push them with her hand, just like Tomb Raider Underworld was a fucking looker. So, if they can fix the problems with Underworld and then amp up the graphics, amazing. Same with Anniversary. Anniversary with a graphical overhaul, fuck yes. So I'm hoping they'll just do it, And that would be perfect because it would be a trilogy of remastered trilogies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then with that, obviously there's some spin-off games that you can't play. There's some Game Boy games. But with a Legend, Anniversary, and Underworld on modern platforms, you would be able to play the main Tomb Raider series from start to finish on modern platforms. So that's what I want. You know what I mean? Play all the main ones. And yeah, I can see that. I think that's where we're headed. Like I said, if you... They said it's a unified timeline. They were implying it's going to be a reimagining of the first game, but with Shadow of the Tomb Raider gameplay, probably even enhanced. And then they showed a picture of the new Laura, and it's just concept art, but they say, this is what we want Laura to look like. And she looked like she has elements from all the games, and she's wearing her classic outfit. So it very much seems like they're trying to continue from Shadow and segue into the original games. Because, 2013, Rise Shadow was her origin, so they're going from her origin and segueing right into the original games. So we might get some reimaginings of those, which would be cool. And incorporating stuff from Legend. That's why they're calling it the Unified Timeline, so I'm looking forward to it. Oh yeah, that's right. What am I doing? I got lost my train of thought. And I'm really excited to see what Aspire does next. Because they have been knocking it out of the fucking park. They are quickly becoming one of my favorite game studios, actually, because, I mean, I want you to think about this, okay? February 14th, 2024. Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered. Fucking amazing remaster. They then, throughout the course of 2024, frequently updated it to add features fans requested, like being able to wear any of her outfits in all the games, being able to wear the sunglasses, because, you know, in the classic Tomb Raider games, she never actually wears sunglasses in gameplay. Not like it was unfinished, they added, you know, fan-requested features, so they kept updating it. December of 2024. Not Tomb Raider, I'm sorry. Soul Reaver 1 and 2. Fucking awesome. They're updating that and adding fan features, and I expect they're probably going to update Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remastered through the next year as well. February, Tomb Raider 4 through 6 remastered, okay? So in the space of literally 1 calendar year, they have released 3 fucking awesome remasters with 8 games total and supported them, and without missing quality and without them being rushed or unfinished. That is fucking insanely impressive. And Aspire's like 20 people. It's like 20 people. It's a small fucking team. So for the shit that they're doing and like how far they're going, it is super fucking impressive. You know, and they clearly love it. And not only that, but when they did Soul Reaver, when they did Tomb Raider, they found the people who were working in the fan communities, the modders, and they hired them and incorporated the work. Now, usually in the gaming community, you get cease and desist letters sent to modders and all that shit. No, you do whatever. It is almost fucking unheard of for them to reach out to the community of the game and give them a fucking job and officially incorporate their mods and shit into the game. It is super cool, and I know it probably won't become the standard, but it absolutely fucking should be the standard, and I mad respect. And that's why these remasters have been so good, because they hired the people that actually fucking care about them. Well, I'm talking about the Soul Reaver and Tomb Raider teams, like 2 people. 20 people. They have multiple teams. See what I'm saying? I'm specifically talking about the team that worked on Soul Reaver Tomb Raider. It's like 20 people. But they reached out and worked with the people and hired them who love these games. The lead director of Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered, her name is Raina Audrin. She's long been keeping Legacy of Kain alive with mods. She's like the person to mod. So the fact that they made her director, fucking great. And so you get, they're making remasters from people that actually fucking care about the property, you know? It's so refreshing. Oh yeah, that's right. And they've been bringing back older games that typically don't get a lot of love. Aspire brought back a bunch of the old Star Wars games, Jedi Academy, Jedi Outcast, Star Wars Pod Racing, Battlefront 1 and 2. So they've taken older games and given them a new coat of love, and that's great because so often these older games are fucking ignored and forgotten. That combined with the fact that they really love the games, Aspire is quickly becoming one of my favorite gaming studios. And I'm really excited to see what they tackle next. I expect they're going to do one more Tomb Raider collection for Legend, Anniversary, and Underworld. And that'll be a day one purchase for me. It's, you know, I fucking love those games. I expect they're going to do the rest of the Legacy of Kain games, at least Defiance, you know, and Blood Omen, which, once again, day one fucking purchase. I fucking love Legacy of Kain. And they're usually working on 3 or 4 games at once, so I'm really interested to see what remasters and shit they're doing next. Whatever they get, I'm pretty much going to get it. So, Even like cool shit like in Tomb Raider 4 through 6, like I said, in 1 through 3, you could use all the outfits. They added a patch that added you the ability to use all the outfits in all the games. Well, in 4 through 6, not only is it launching with that, but it has all of the outfits from Tomb Raider 1 through 3. Do you know what you see what I'm saying? So you can wear pretty much all outfits from all 6 games in all games. It's fucking awesome. Like, being able to wear her Angel of Darkness outfit in the other games, being able to wear, like, all those classic outfits on the Angel of Darkness model for Laura, like, that's fucking sick. And really, like I said, they didn't have to do that. They could have just done the outfits, like, for those games. They're like, no, we're going to include all the outfits. Let me see. Yeah, I'm here at the Infernal Machine. Yeah, I lost my concentration. I'm just trying to get... Let me see. Okay, here we go. But yeah, in less than an hour, I'll be streaming Tomb Raider. You should join that stream if you can. I'm just playing this to keep myself busy, you know what I mean? Because Dusk is just a fun game you can jump in and out of. And if I was sitting there looking at the clock, I'd drive myself fucking crazy. I've actually talked to the guy who made this game, Dusk, Dave Szymanski. I've interacted with him on Twitter. He's a super cool dude. And I'm really excited to see whatever he releases next. Yeah, it's great when you meet a game developer and they're actually pretty cool. Lately, we've been running into fucking game developers that are fucking, you know, we have a lot of game developers that are fucking assholes. So, Dragon Age Veilguard came out, and it did terribly. Okay, as we all fucking knew that it would. Because it is a Dragon Age game in name only. You know what I mean? None of the classic people are involved, and it just feels like they tried to copy Baldur's Gate. That's what Veilguard feels like to me. And they break the fucking lore. Which you know how I feel about that. I'm trying to... Oh, God. Yeah, he's such a piece of shit, man. But, so it bombed, as you might think. Because people who like Baldur's Gate are like, well, I'm just gonna keep playing Baldur's Gate. And, the fans didn't want to touch it. Yeah. Well, it's not even really about BioWare. So after all that shit, right? EA actually said they thought that Dragon Age Veilguard didn't do well financially because it didn't have live service elements. And like, fucking wow. I'm like, oh my god. That's what you take from that. Yeah. Yeah, live service is why it failed. God, fucking EA, man. Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I never want a game to do bad. Okay, here we go. I got those. And this is actually one of the few boomer shooters that I would probably... one of the few boomer shooters that I platinum. Like, I don't have a problem with the boomer shooters. I love boomer shooters. But most of them require you to play on the hardest difficulty, and fuck that. I honestly think that most of these boomer shooters on the hardest difficulty are just shit. It's like, hey, let's throw 50 million enemies at you and give you 5 bullets. That's already a challenge. So, you know, I love Doom. I love all that. I would never play Doom on Nightmare. It's just... not hard in what I think is a fun way. Because remember, I've beaten Resident Evil 3 Remake on Inferno difficulty. That was a fucking nightmare. I've beaten all the Souls games. Well, I'm just saying, like, I've played a bunch of hard games. You know what I mean? It's not like I have a problem with hard games. I have a problem with the way that they're hard. You know what I mean? Let's see. Oh, hey, man, it's good to see you. Just, streaming Dusk till I can, play Tomb Raider. He was making a Max Payne quote. Because he's mentally ill. Yeah. About 40 minutes. It's 9:19 here right now, and at 10 a.m. I can play it. If I sat there looking at the clock, I'd drive myself crazy, so I'm just playing Dusk. You know, trying to get the platinum for this while I'm doing it. Especially if it's Dusk. You can pick it up, play anytime, save, quit. You know what I mean? So it's like a game that's easy, good for pick up and play. Dude, it's Sigma. It's Orbital Sigma. Why do you have 4 channels? I'm sorry to hear that. Well, you know, I'm always here for you if you want to talk. Well, you know, not for nothing, but you should subscribe to me with all, you should subscribe to me with all 4 accounts. Well, I understand that mentality. I'm just saying, we're here for you. Like, obviously, I wish it was better. I understand you're gonna get through it, but we're still here for you. I told you before that you could always reach out to me, and I meant it. What about you, Max? How are you doing, man? Okay. Yeah, oh, okay, now I gotta go back to the central shaft. Giggity! Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I like to see the hands. That's like one of the only things I don't like about Doom 64. They intended to have your hands visible, like in classic Doom, but they ran out of memory. And it's especially noticeable with the fucking super shoddy. Because when I think about it, just seeing the Doom guys slamming those shells in is just part of the awesomeness. Yeah, that's weird. I wish I knew, man. I agree, it's weird. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Like, I turned on the thing. It's supposed to let me go inside the machine, but I honestly have no fucking... Yeah. Plus, that is one thing I don't like about Dusk. Classic Doom had a fucking map. You know what I mean? Pretty much all those classic boomer shooters had a map. Dusk does not. And it really should. But in all fairness, all those classic shooters were made by a full team of people, whereas Dusk was pretty much made by one guy, so I'll cut it to slack. Dusk is still an amazing game. That's weird. Yeah, I've never heard of something like that happening, dude. I haven't played Forgive Me, Father. I have played Ion Fury. I really like Ion Fury. I want to play Phantom Fury. It's on my to-get list. Do you really consider that? Like, do you really consider that a boomer shooter, though, dude? When you're, like, flying a vehicle around and you're not, like, ever getting out? I don't know, man. I don't know if I would consider that a boomer shooter. That's like a subgenre. I don't know. I mean, no shade on dissent. I'm just saying, like, does it fit the bill? I mean, you literally never get out of the vehicle, unless I'm mistaken. Oh, shit. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, a vehicle level is one thing, but, like, to my knowledge, there is never, to my knowledge, there's never any part in Descent where you're not in the vehicle. People also argue about is I also see people arguing over is Half-Life a boomer shooter, because like, well, it came out around the same time period, but it has a very different design philosophy, and I don't know, honestly. It's almost kind of created its own like subgenre. I like Red Faction, but I wouldn't consider it my favorite first-person shooter of all time. I'd have to really think about my favorite first-person shooter of all time. Definitely have one of the Far Cry games on that list. Rage. Underrated game. I fucking adore Rage. Half-Life 2. Wait. Oh, we're in the secret level. Oh, and there's lava. Terrific. Yeah. The Zen really does fucking suck. Like, that's not even like a joke. It really fucking blows. And that's why one of these days I want to play Black Mesa. Because I have played Black Mesa. I played the original version when it was a free mod at a friend's house. But they've made so many improvements since then. And from what I've heard, the overhaul they did for the Zen levels in Black Mesa is fucking amazing. So... Max does not have a modern phone. Ha ha ha. Oh shit. And you are fucking insane for saying that. Dude, the PS2 version of Max Payne is the worst! Oh my god. Shitty performance, tremendously chopped down fucking levels. My issue is the fucking horrendous frame rate. In a game where it really matters. It's a fucking shooter! Reaction time matters in shooters, bro! And the fucking PS2 version of Max Payne runs at like 20 to 15 frames a second. Oh god. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this level. Come on, bro. Also, I will say this. I'm excited for... fuck off. I'm excited for Doom the Dark Ages, don't get me wrong, but I hate the fact that they're reducing the platforming. I've seen a lot of people shit on the platforming in Doom Eternal. I like the platforming. It added a lot of agility and accuracy level. I'm more susceptible to frame rate issues than most. Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal are great. The only Doom game I'm kind of meh on is Doom 3. Doom 3 feels like it tried to be a shooter and a horror game, and I feel like it kind of failed at both. I know a lot of people like Doom 3. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. There's plenty of horror games that are scary, dude. It's highly subjective. Fear, for example. Much, much better attempt at mixing horror with shooting. I guess. You don't really play very many horror games, dude. So you're not, honestly, you're not the best judge, for one. And for two, like I said, there's plenty of scary games, in my opinion. Silent Hill, for example, genuinely fucking unnerved me. And if you think Silent Hill is predictable, then I don't know what to tell you. Fuck. There's soap. Right where Steph dropped it. In all fairness, like I said, Max hasn't played a whole lot of horror games. So he's not really the best judge. And also, he lives in Australia, which, you know, in all fairness, he probably sees daily horrors that we can never imagine. So that's why shit might not face him. Every day for him is a horror game. But hey, I'll come back to this level later to finish the 2 enemy kills I missed. Yeah, like, when have you ever heard me... When have you ever heard me... fuck me. When have you ever heard me fucking... talk about Five Nights at Freddy's, Max? I've never like, oh my god, you should play it, it's so good. No. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I found a way to come back. Never mind. I'm just gonna find 2 more enemies. Oh, fuck off! Resident Evil's fucking great. I will not have you slandering fucking Resident Evil in this house, okay? And I guarantee you, I fucking guarantee you, you're saying that as somebody who has really played Resident Evil, dude. And there are plenty of fucking parts that, fucking play Resident Evil 8, and then come back to me and tell me it's fucking predictable. And on top of which, yeah, when you say you played them, do you mean that you actually played them, or do you mean like the standard Max, I played them for 15 minutes? Because a lot of games you've played, but I wouldn't say you played them. I loved 8, honestly. Don't open that door! Also, you have to understand that Resident Evil is not about Resident Evil is not about catching you off guard so much as it is about tension. The goal is not to surprise you. Oh my god, there's so many zombies. Oh, that zombie came out of nowhere. The goal is to make you feel the tension of, oh my god, there's 15 zombies and I have 5 bullets left. Fuck me. Yeah, I'll just have to come back for the sequence of this level. I don't have time for this. In fact, I'm going to take a short break and then start up Tomb Raider. I'll see you guys in a bit, hopefully.